The United Kingdom's taxpayer money is hard at work because if your name is Arion Courtage and you're 18 years old and you just so happen to have targeted Revolut and Uber in September of 2022, accidentally accessing 5,000 Revolut's customers' information and then causing nearly $3 million worth of damage to Uber, and then you're like, you know what? I'm not quite done yet. A few days later, let me see if I can leak GTA 6. It just so happened to also be part of a group where in February of the same year, you decide to start blackmailing and demanding payment from Nvidia to not release like certain information. Then you're like, you know what, I'm probably going to jail for this. Well, no, you're not. Because if you have really good lawyers, apparently you're not fit for trial. Yes, someone who has been doing this stuff for months in a group who's actively been going around going after the largest corporations in the world, demanding money, blackmailing them, and doing all sorts of rampagey shit, apparently is not fit for trial. So now it's not going to be a judge who's going to decide, it's going to be a jury who probably have no idea what he did, probably don't think it's all that important whatsoever, and he's probably getting away with it. Ha! I mean, and the other guy, the 17-year-old who was probably part of it all too, somehow is denying all the things. He's actually going to trial, but he's 7 years old, so he's not going to grown-ups court and all this stuff, so he might be getting off lightly as well. He is charged with 12 offenses apparently, 3 counts of blackmail, 2 of fraud, and 6 of charges under the Computer Misuse Act. It's a fancy way of saying that you hacked into a bunch of shit that you shouldn't have. It is mind-boggling to me that someone like this is getting away with it because most of this stuff is social engineering. You're literally trying to find a weak link within a company, waiting until you can impersonate someone and find someone stupid enough to hand you the password. Like, that's literally what they probably have done, and that's how they gain access to not only Rockstar, but other stuff as well. Now, this is probably dumbing it down, there's probably more to it, but at the end of the day, this to me is very much stuff that they are deliberately doing, and it doesn't have a whole lot to do with being mentally unfit, because this is stuff that you've done on purpose. But good lawyers, I suppose. I don't know. Maybe a little bit heated about this one, because there's no way they should have got away with this. At the end of the day, you know, I guess it's a bit of a double-edged sword for us GTA fans, because we got to see GTA 6, but at the same time, we don't know how old that footage was. Well, we have a rough idea, but, you know, we don't even know how close that it's going to resemble the game. And I think for some folks, it definitely ruined it. For others, we got more excited about it. But I guess personally, I'm a bit on the fence about it. UK taxpayer money hard at work, I guess. He's got away with it! It's no way!